Okay. Good evening, everyone. That song sucked. I was trying to play an intro video I uploaded here on my StreamYards, but I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I had to end up going with that song. It kind of sucked. Hey, thanks for showing up for 80's trivia. We're going to have some fun. Mark said if we needed his assistance, I could come and get him. He knows a lot about 80's music. Let's see who's in here. Beach Bum, Burble, Lisa, Shug, Michelle P. So, how's y'all's weekend? Y'all been having a good weekend? I had a long day today. I got a lot of stuff done, though. I got some cleaning done, some laundry done. I got Annabelle's shed cleaned out and clean bedding put in. I've had a full day. Jean, I didn't get a notification. Did you turn the bell on? YouTube sucks. They've been glitching. I noticed that today. So let me get my other phone here so I could see the chat. Got my old phone here too so I can look at the chat. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm getting old. It's past my bedtime. I had to make some coffee. So hopefully I can see the chat like that. Okay. Let's get the trivia pulled up here. And it's not multiple choice. I hope y'all know y'all's 80's music. I think I got another thing saved that's maybe 80's movies, I believe. This is 200 plus 80's music trivia questions and answers. We probably won't do all 200, but we'll play for about an hour. How's that? Okay, are you guys ready? Is Mommy Mars in here? Hey, Mommy Mars. Thanks, everyone, for coming. I was like, oh my gosh, nobody's going to show up. That's what I was telling Lisa. And then it's not going to be any fun. Okay. First question, 80's music trivia. Okay, does anyone want to come up here with me before I start? Hang out with me? If not, that's okay, but you're welcome to. Hey, Just Jax. Oh, you're welcome. I didn't want to be annoying and keep posting it in my community, on my community tab, but gosh, I just wanted to remind everybody. Okay. First question. Which hit song featured the following lyric? The love we share seems to go now here, and I've lost my light. What? Which hit song featured the following lyric? The love we share seems to go now here, and I've lost my sight. That must be a typo. It has to mean nowhere. It says nowhere, though. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and I've lost my light. Let me look at my chat. Hey, Charlie girl. So it's not a typo, Jean? Oh, Verbal, you got it. A lot feather. Well, maybe I'm not pronouncing it right. It says now here or something. I know that song that I've changed to love. Okay. Second one. Who sang the title track of the late 80s James Bond film, License to Kill? Who sang the title track of the late 80s James Bond film, License to Kill? Jesus, I got too many devices here. Oh, okay. Sometimes I'm just blonde, you know? Verbal. I didn't know if it was a typo or what. They got it as one word. I'm like, what the crap? Shug says, these are crazy hard. It's Gladys Knight. Beach bum, I'm drinking. My best times in the 80s, and I can't answer. I was born in the 60s. Oh, well, that's good to know, Jane. I don't feel so dumb now. I done toked up, Lisa. That's the problem. I can't read now. Oh, okay. The Magic Number was a 1989 hit for the band De La Soul. Which album of theirs did it appear on? Jesus, these are hard. The Magic Number was a 1989 hit for the band De La Soul. Which album of theirs did it appear on? Come on, Verbal. Just talk, Shug. We'll just goof off then. Purple says, oh God. It's 3 feet high and rising. Okay, let me see if I can find some easier ones. Do y'all want to do some 90s trivia cards then? I know I saved another trivia thing. Hold on. Those are kind of hard. Hold on, let me see. I've got like 100 things saved here on my phone. Articles and everything. It's ridiculous. Here's 90s music trivia questions. I have saved 100 plus answers and questions. I don't know. Maybe I was focused too much on boys. I just wasn't paying attention what was around me. I might do better at the 90s. Okay. Well, let's try some 90s. I got some 90s here. Who was the only female solo artist to have a #1 hit single without releasing an album? Good question. Nobody's going to know that. I don't even know who this person is. Let me see where my 90s cards are. This crap's hard. I figured you guys would know this. Let's see. It was Lisa Loeb, Loeb or something like that. Here's one about Paula Abdul. What famous star appeared in Paula Abdul's Rush Rush video? Oh, I love that song. What famous star appeared in Paula Abdul's Rush Rush video? Oh, Mommy Mars got it. Keanu Reeves. You're right. I've never heard of this band. What was Blur's first #1 single in the UK? What the hell's a Blur? I love Paula Abdul too. Paula Abdul was a cheerleader. She was a Laker girl. I used to want to be a Laker girl when I was little. Hey, Jermaine. Hello to my hot sister wives. Okay. So the answer to what was Blur's first #1 single in the UK, Country House. I don't even know that band. Okay. Let me see some of these 90 cards I have, 90s trivia cards I have here. I was trying to shuffle them a little bit. Because we did some of them, remember, a while back. Okay. Now, these are multiple choice, so let's do some of these. I don't remember which ones we did on that stream that day. Sorry, guys. I'm not very organized, am I? Okay. What did House of Pain want to do in their 1992 song? A. Twist and Shout. B. Touch the Floor. C. Jump Around. Thank God we can guess and still have a chance. Shug, you crack me up, girl. Who guessed C first? Beach Bum? Yeah, Jump Around. I remember that song. Okay. This time I'm going to be more organized, and the ones I do, I'm going to put in the box. Okay. Oh, that's an easy one. Who played the part of Walker in Walker, Texas Ranger? A. Chuck Norris. B. Clarence Gilliard. C. Noble Willingham. That's a dumb one. Everybody knows it. Chuck. Should have got me all distracted, got me laughing. I think we asked that one last time we played this. Hold on, guys. Let me find some. In how many countries did the Spice Girls' debut song, Wanna Be, reach #1? A. 19. B. 26. C. 37. Who the hell would know that? Hey, Luck Feather got it. 37. 37 weeks. I think I asked that last time. I got all these cards mixed up. Okay. In which year did the Soviet Union collapse? A. 1990. B. 1991. C. 1992. I think I asked that one last time too. Yeah, we see you, G. I can't see you. Gene got it. 1991. Yep, it collapsed in 1991. I didn't know that. Okay. I remember asking that one too. Let's see. Everyday People was a big song for which hip hop group? A. Arrested Development. B. I think I remember asking this one too. The Wu-Tang Clan. C. The Beastie Boys. Yep, Mommy Mars got it. Arrested Development. But yeah, got it. I just look and try to see who's the first person to answer. I don't know why I do that. I just do. Okay, I'm trying to find some we didn't do last time. Remember that one? Okay, what was the worldwide top-selling toy of 1996? A. Buzz Lightyear. B. Thunderbirds Tracy Island. C. Pogs. What in the hell is a Pog? I think I asked this one last time too. Jean got it. Buzz Lightyear. Yeah. We probably used all the cards last time we played trivia. I didn't think we went through 100 of them though last time. Okay. In which sitcom would you find Kelsey Grammer? A. Friends. B. Angel. C. Frasier. Pog is a disc you could shoot at people. Oh, really? Just jacks. The little cardboard circles. Oh, okay. I think I know what y'all are talking about. So the answer is Frasier. Oh, everybody knows that. I like Frasier. Now, I'm not a big Seinfeld fan. I don't like it too good. Okay. Which type of food was defense attorney Matlock most fond of? A. Hot dogs. B. Hamburgers. C. Pancakes. Oh, excuse me. Hot dogs. Beach Bum got it. I love Matlock. I still watch the Andy Griffith show every evening. I love it. I love Andy. I like Matlock too. I've not watched it in a while. I don't know. There's just something about the Andy Griffith show. It's just relaxing. Like Feather, I'm guessing. I wouldn't know the answers to these if I wasn't looking at it. Okay. Let's see if I can find one that I don't remember asking. Okay. Name the fictional town where Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is set. A. Angel Grove. B. Beach Cove. C. Shark Bay. Name the fictional town where the Power Rangers is set. A. Angel Grove. B. Beach Cove. C. Shark Bay. Yeah, Shug. My brother does remind me of Andy. He does. Gee, you can't watch Andy Griffith. What's wrong with you? Andy is awesome. Let's see what the answer is. The answer is Angel Grove. Hey, Red Rum. We're just playing trivia. It was supposed to be an 80s, but we're doing 90s trivia. A lot of the questions I already asked before the last time we played trivia. Okay. In which famous town was Beavis and Butthead based? A. Midford, Texas. B. Highland, Texas. C. Luton, Texas. Oh, I used to love to watch Flipper, Mommy Mars. Oh, Shook, I remember you saying your dad looked like Andy and acted like him. That's so cool. I'd love to see a picture. So the answer is Highland, Texas. My brothers used to watch Beavis and Butthead. I never could get into it. I thought it was dumb. They would just sit there with their stupid laugh. And they were ugly, ugly characters. My parents tortured me with the Andy Griffith show. Now, I can't get in to watch. Sometimes I can watch like an episode of Gunsmoke or something. Um, it's not something I prefer to watch, those kind of old shows, but I like the Twilight Zone and the Alfred Hitchcock movies, and I like some of the old TV shows like The Munsters, The Addams Family, Bewitched. Yeah, get a picture, Shug. I want to see your dad. Yeah, I like the old detective shows too. Oh, Gene, I remember that movie where Barney was a fish. Don Knotts. I can't remember the name of it. A movie that he's in that I like is called The Ghost of Mr. Chicken. It's it's funny. My favorite is the Christmas one of Andy Griffith. They'll Grouch in the jail window singing in. Yeah, I like when Andy sings in the show, when the Darlings come into town, that hillbilly family. Okay. Okay, let me find another question now. Okay, starting in the late 90s, which animated series features the Griffin family? A. South Park. B. American Dad. C. Family Guy. Well, that's easy. I love the Darlings, Lisa. Driscoll. What's his name? Is it Driscoll Darling? Yeah, it's Family Guy, Mommy Mars. She got it. I still watch Family Guy. I watch Family Guy every night as I'm going to sleep. Either Family Guy or American Dad or Rick and Morty. I love watching Rick and Morty. I like Bob's Burgers too. Okay. Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You was featured in which film? A. The Bodyguard. B. Clueless. C. Boogie Nights. That was easy. There is a delay, Gene. And the answer is Bodyguard. Told you all I hear it's the 90s, not the 80s. Yeah. I don't know a lot about 80s music. I like a lot of the 80s horror movies, though. Okay. Which group had the hit record in the 90s called Love Fool? A. The Coors. B. TLC. C. The Cardigans. Well, the only one I'm familiar with is TLC. Are you buffering? Try to go out and come back in. Let me look at the chat on my other phone. Let me see if there's still a big delay. So the answer is the Cardigans. I never heard of that. Okay. The song Killing in the Name by Rage Against the Machine contains how many swear words? I've never heard of that song. The song Killing in the Name by Rage Against the Machine contains how many swear words? A, 5, B, 17, C, 53. We need Kenny to join this. Y'all would love him. He's an 80s kid. Just jacks a lot. I'm like, I've never even heard of that song. Wait, Lightfeather got it, 17. Are you guessing Lightfeather, or did you really know that? Yep, it was 17, Gene. Shell got it too. Jesus, some of these, you're like, how in the hell is people supposed to know this? Okay. How many seasons of the action adventure series MacGyver were produced? A, 3, B, 5, C, 7. I like MacGyver. I felt like it was on forever. How many seasons of MacGyver were there? A, 3, B, 5, C, 7. Burble got it. 7. 7 seasons. MacGyver could do anything with duct tape. Remember, guys? Oh, here's an easy one. Who wrote the book series Goosebumps? A. R.L. Stein. B. Eric Carle. C. Mercer Mayer. Paperclip saved me. Yep, Gene. R.L. Stein. I used to love Goosebumps. Have y'all seen Goosebumps the movie? I think there's like they come out with a part 2. I don't know if Jack Black's in that one or not. I love Jack Black. He is so funny. I used to call my son MacGyver because he used duct tape for everything. Just Jacks, those were my faves. The Goosebump books. I read a couple of those. Okay. Oh, I finished my book, If Loving You Is Wrong, Mary Kay Letourneau. story. Oh my gosh. Those friends of Mary Gay's, I just wanted to jump through the pages of the books and just shake them. You wouldn't believe the women that took up for that woman. Here she was, 30 some years old, sleeping with her sixth grade student, 13 years old. And they thought it was okay. And the author of the book evidently was a Mary Kay fan, from what I could gather. Very sympathetic to her. Everyone's sympathetic to her. Everyone except for me. I mean, She passed away from cancer because of her children, but she's a sex predator. Sick. I thought so, Cece. Yeah. I can't believe how supportive people were of her. Oh my gosh, it's like the men in the community were the ones that were against her. It just blew my mind that these women supported her and thought it was okay. They were in love. This was Romeo and Juliet. Oh my gosh. I bet they wouldn't have thought it was okay if it had been their son, their 13-year-old son. It would have been a different story. Yeah. Can't believe how much support she had. It made me mad reading about it. It really did. Okay. Here's an easy one, guys. What color was the cat from Sabrina the Teenage Witch? A, white, B, black, C, ginger. Cece, are you going to play some 80s music? I would play some 80s music, but I get in trouble with YouTube. Yep, the cat was black. Jean, Mommy Marge, Beach Bum, Michelle, Just Jax, Lisa. Yep, you're all right. I get mad reading it. Yeah, like that one day I had to put the book down. Like I had read page after page of these people just taking up for her and them talking about how fragile that she was, and I just had to put the book down. It just really pissed me off. Some of these women, it even caused them problems in their marriage. They supported Mary Kay so much and dedicated so much of their time to fighting for her freedom. Now, the book that I just got through reading, when it ended, she was still in prison serving her sentence. I'm so over female sex offenders. Men stick up for them. Makes me sick. You want to hear something disgusting? There was just a female psychotherapist. She worked with young women who have been sexually abused. Guess what? She was molesting some of those girls. She was molesting them and telling them it was part of their therapy. Crime Online had an article about it. Talk about a predator. Psychotherapist working with young women who's been victims of sexual abuse, and she molests them. Sick. This was an older lady, too. She looked like, to me, she was probably in her 60s. Me either, Jane. I don't trust. Okay. Full House took place in which city? A, San Francisco. B, Detroit. C, Portland. That woman psychotherapist, I mean, she should get like life in prison. These girls had already been sexually abused, and then she sexually abuses them even more. She's supposed to be helping them. San Francisco, yes, Mommy Moore's good. I'd love to go to San Francisco. Okay. In which American state is South Park set? A, Florida, B, Colorado, C, Massachusetts. I never could get into watching South Park. It's a sick therapist, yeah. Full House was another one I loved, but couldn't get into the new Fuller House. Yeah, I used to watch that Full House. I couldn't get into the new one either. Colorado. Yep, South Park took place in Colorado. A lot of bad things happened in Colorado. Okay, let's see. Name the spin-off series to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. A, Angel. B, Slayer. C, Buffy 2. I used to watch Buffy. I used to love Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Jean says Angel. God, Angel, he was so good looking, I thought. He still looks good. Okay. For which NBA basketball team was Paula Abdul a cheerleader? This is easy. A, Boston Celtics. B, New York Knicks. C, LA Lakers. Michelle says, I don't know, so I'm going with Angel. Lakers. Mommy Mars says, yes. LA Lakers. I love Paula Abdul. She can still dance. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find some, guys. Okay, in Friends, what did Phoebe promise to give Chandler if he never smoked again? A, a car. B, a duck. C, $7,000. I never was a big Friends fan. I mean, I've watched it a little bit, but most of the time when Friends came on, I changed the channel. Oh, I like Janet Jackson too, like Feather. The answer is C, $7,000. I thought it would have been duck too. Joey had a pet duck, right? Let's see. Which female group sang No Scrubs? A, The Supremes. B, TLC. C, In Vogue. Which female group sang No Scrubs? A, The Supremes. B, TLC. C, In Vogue. Brooke's favorite of all time is Friends. Really? I don't care for Friends. White Feather doesn't either. Really? I thought that's how they ended up with the duck for the pet. That's what I was thinking too, Michelle. She just yelled and said, Mom, I told you $7,000. I tell you, a show that I really used to like is Charmed. I've watched every episode of Charmed. I love it. I've probably watched every season, probably at least 3 times. Oh, so the answer is TLC. I don't know if I gave y'all the answer, but I got distracted talking. Okay. In which year did the Nirvana band member Kurt Cobain die? A. 1993, B. 94, C. 95. I could never get into Sex in the City. Me either. I've watched like a few episodes. I've watched the Sex in the City movie. I've watched one of them. Maybe, no, I've watched two of them. But I never could get into the TV show. So the answer is 94. Kurt Cobain died in 1994. Gosh, that seems like so long ago. It was a long time ago. Like his daughter is an adult now. I just saw something about her the other day. Okay. In which country was Jerry Springer born? A. England, B. America, C. Canada. Not whether don't like Sex in the City either. No. I just I could never get into it. Jean says Germany. He was actually born in England. Jerry Springer was. It's interesting. Okay. Here's a question for Brooke, then, Lisa, since she likes Friends. How many episodes are there in the series of Friends? A. 236, B. 530, C. 156. How many episodes are there in the series of Friends? A. 236, B. 530, C. 156. That's a lot of damn episodes. Jean's guessing 156. Lisa guessing 236. Beach Bum Mommy Mars guessing 530. The answer is 236. Got it right, Lisa. Okay, here's another Friends question. In what year was the first episode of the series Friends shown on TV? A. 1994, B. 92, C. 98. In what year was the first episode of the series Friends shown on TV? A. 94, B. 92, C. 98. It's 94. 1994. Gosh, I was young in 1994. I did used to watch a lot of 90210. I used to like that show. Okay. Who sang Unbreak My Heart? A. Tony Braxton, B. Janet Jackson, C. Whitney Houston. Who sang And Break My Heart? A. Toni Braxton, B. Janet Jackson, C. Whitney Houston. Jean was 6. That's young. Do what, Shug? She says, sorry, my thing is not listening to me, right? Can you hear Cece? She is saying that we are all just guessing the answers. Toni Braxton, yes. I was just watching her sister last night on their little reality TV show they got. I like Whitney Houston. I like Toni Braxton, but I love Whitney Houston. Whitney is my final answer. Am I a millionaire? Oh, can you believe that Regis Philbin died? I can't believe it. Also, the guitarist, the first, I think, lead guitarist for Fleetwood Mac, he died too. I think he stopped playing with them like in 1970, though, because of his mental health. But anyways, he passed away. Regis, like, he was like in his 80s. I'm thinking it was like, he's like 88 or something. Yeah, Regis died. Sure did. Yeah, I saw an article about it today. Regis was 88. Yeah, I was thinking like he was like way up in his 80s. Okay, let's do a Simpson question. In The Simpsons, who shot Mr. Burns? A. Maggie Simpson, B. Marge Simpson, C. Lisa Simpson. Yeah, I liked Regis on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You would say, is that your final answer? Yeah, Maggie shot Mr. Burns. I like Maggie on The Simpsons. In Friends, what was the name of Ross's monkey? A. Boris, B. Marcel, C. Francis. Oh, I even remember that one. Gee, Maggie's my final answer. I think they still have that show on. Okay, in Friends, what was the name of Ross's monkey? A. Boris, B. Marcel, C. Francis. It was Marcel. Okay. In Friends, what was Phoebe's twin sister's name? A. Ursula, B. Beth, C. Donna. I'm still crying over Marcel. That's an awesome name for a little spider monkey. I never watched a whole lot of Friends, but I remembered that episode, and I can remember the monkey's name. I think it was in a couple episodes. So Phoebe's twin sister's name was Ursula. Okay, in what year was the Game Boy Color released? A 97, B 98, C 99. In what year was the Game Boy Color released? A, 97, B, 98, C, 99. Who the hell would know that? Stinky cat, a stinky cat. And the answer is, see, Big Bum got it. Yeah, the Game Boy Color. That's what I'm like thinking to myself too. Like they're like, what the hell is the Game Boy Color? I think it's like when they came out and the Game Boys were actually just different colors. They had like red ones, blue ones. I think that's what it's talking about. So they came out in 98. Okay. Who was Kurt Cobain married to? That's an easy one. A, Stephanie Seymour. B, Eva something other. I don't even know her name. I can't pronounce it. C, Courtney Love. Mark, buzz off, Mark.
I can answer every question.
You can answer every question. Okay, Mark's in here annoying me now. Okay, the answer is Courtney Love. That was easy. We just got through talking about that.
Next question.
What's the next question? Okay. In Saved by the Bell, what were Zach and Kelly dressed up as the night they broke up? A, Romeo and Juliet. B, scientist. C, cowboy and cowgirl. What's your answer, Mark?
Cowboy and cowgirl.
That's wrong.
Scientist.
That's wrong.
I didn't watch it, crap.
I thought you was never wrong.
Right. I should have never come in there. That's where I was wrong.
Get out. Oh, Romeo and Juliet. Yeah. Okay. In the music video for Baby One More Time, what is Britney Spears dressed as? A, a nun. B, a doctor. C, a schoolgirl. Oh, that was easy. Gene, he must be related to Kenny. He's never wrong either. Oh. He tries to be funny, Shook. How old is Mark? He is, how old am I? He's like 45, 46. Oh, okay. So, yeah, C, a schoolgirl. She was dressed as a schoolgirl. Oh, here's an easy one. What was the name of the first cloned sheep hitting headlines in 1996? A, Molly. B, Bill. C, Dolly. Big Bum says Dolly. You guys are still young pups. Hey, I'm young. He's getting old. Jean missed the question. What was the name of the first cloned sheep hitting headlines in 1996? A, Molly. B, Bill. C, Dolly. The answer was Dolly. I can remember that. I can remember being home from school, sick, and as the space shuttle took off, and I was watching TV and it exploded in the air. Yeah. I was like in kindergarten, I believe. But anyhow, I can remember watching TV when it happened. Clone sheep trivia. Hey, we need to clone Annabelle. I need another Annabelle, just like Annabelle. Same attitude and everything. I think it's is it Barbara Streisand? I think that's her name. But she has had her dogs cloned. Yeah, she had a favorite dog and she's had it cloned. But she said it had a different attitude. Okay. Who sang the 1995 hit single This Is How We Do It? A. Bone Thugs and Harmony. B. Montel Jordan. C. Aaron Hall. See. The answer is Montel Jordan. Oh, Jermaine. Got it. A couple of y'all did. Okay, let me see. Oh, this one's easy. Who is Sean Combs better known as? A. Nas, B. Warren G, C. Puff Daddy, or P. Diddy? P. Diddy, Lisa says. What's he known as now? P. Diddy? Puff P. Diddy, Mommy Mars says. Yeah, it's Puff Daddy P. Diddy. Here's a meatloaf question. I like meatloaf. The song by Meatloaf, I'll Do Anything for Love, but I Won't Do That, reached number 1 in how many different countries? A. 14, B. 22, C. 28. He changed his name so many times, who knows? Verbal, you don't like Meatloaf? Meatloaf's awesome. The song I'll Do Anything for Love But Won't Do That is awesome. I love that song. Okay, let me see what the answer is. Meatloaf was my ex's favorite in the world. Like the group Meatloaf, or like Meatloaf you eat. So the answer is C, 28. Okay, who had a one-hit wonder with Cotton Eye Joe? A. Rednecks. B. Hootie and the Blowfish. C. Natalie Cole. How do you say that name? Rednecks? Yes, that's how you say it. Meatloaf, Meatloaf. I hate Meatloaf. My mother likes Meatloaf playing it so loud throughout the house. Hey, Meatloaf's awesome. So the answer is A, Rednecks. No idea who that is. Okay, we're going to do SpongeBob. Then I got to get off here, guys. My daggone leg's hurting. I can't sit here any longer. Plus, I've been having like this catch in my back, like where my shoulder blade's at. It hurts when I breathe. It's been there for like a freaking 4 or 5 days now. That was out the movie Christmas Story. I love that movie. I love watching it at Christmas. Christmas is not that many months away. I can't wait. Okay, who lives next door to SpongeBob? In the cartoon series SpongeBob SquarePants. A. Squidward tentacles. B. Sandy cheeks. C. Mr. Puff. Oh, thanks, Mommy Mars. Um, I don't know what it is. I've been like putting like the tinge unit on it, and I had an icy hot patch on it laying on the heating pad. I don't know what it is, but it's pain in the butt. Yeah, I could make him rub it. It's a good idea. It's Squidward. Okay, Shug, I'll give it to you. I'll shoot you a message on Patreon. I would put it in the About Me section, but there's too many crazy people on here. My knots are actually under my spoiler blades, but hurts the back above the brow. Yeah, this is right like on my shoulder blade, it feels like. So, yeah, it sounds like it's about the same place you're describing, Gene, right above my bra line. Yeah. It sucks. It's uncomfortable. And it kind of hurts every time I take a breath. I don't know. Maybe I have a lung infection or something. I don't know. Smoke too much, I guess. I about got busted in here smoking a few minutes ago. I heard him walking back here, so I put my cigarette out real quick. Oh, I usually smoke outside. Michelle says there is a channel called Tone and Tighten. It has a video to help with shoulder pain. It helped me. You should check it out. Okay, thanks. I might do that. You crush your arms and have him find the knot. Yeah, it could be a pulled muscle. I noticed when I got in the chicken coop yesterday and got the eggs out where I had to kind of stretch in, it made it worse. But anyhow, let's see if I can find this one more question before I get off here. In the morning, we'll do sit on the porch and have some coffee. Probably about around 10:30 or something, maybe 11. Okay, let's see. If I can find one. There's not as many cards here as I thought when I ordered these. Yes, that one. Okay, which of these was not a gag name used by Bart Simpson during one of his many prank calls to Moe's Tavern? What? Which of these was not a gag name used by Bart Simpson during one of his many prank calls to Moe's Tavern? A. Homosexual. B. Amanda Hug and Kiss. C. Bend Over. Bend Over. Yeah, it says, which of these was not a gag name used by Bart Simpson during one of his many prank calls to Moe's Tavern? A. Homosexual. B. Amanda Hug and Kiss. C, bend over. And the answer is C, bend over. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, it's been fun. It started out to be 80s trivia, but the music, it was just too daggone hard. Trivia, once you get to playing it, like, gosh, it's hard. It really is. But anyways, I've had fun. I want to order some more 90s trivia cards so we can have another member stream and play again. Half of the ones we did tonight, well, almost all of them, we had played before, or I'd read them before when we played. But that's okay. I still had fun. I had some laughs with y'all, and I enjoyed it. But anyways, y'all have a good night. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. I was afraid nobody was going to show up, and I was like, gosh, that's going to be embarrassing if nobody shows up. But anyways, I will see y'all in the morning. Good night. Love y'all. Thanks again for chatting. I had a really good time. Everybody needs a good laugh. Right, lady? She's ready for me to get off here. Anyways, love y'all. Good night. Peace. I'm coming, lady.